welcome to my video. In this presentation, I'm going to show you stress management skills and how you can deal with your stress. So, what is stress? Stress can come in many forms in everyday life and usually is involved in everyday life, such as work problems, for example, working too many hours, maybe you have bad management, maybe your coworkers, maybe you have like a weird relationship with them. And then also you can have school problems like deadlines, or even personal problems like in your relationships. So at times, stress can be a helpful tool for you to overcome certain obstacles in your life. So stress can do a lot, mostly negative things, but if you can transmute that stress into a positive event, it can be a good thing. So what are the mental and physical effects of stress? Psychologically, stress can cause anxiety and depression. Physiologically, stress can cause pain or headaches. It increases your heart rate, and it's not really a good time. Learning to manage your stress involves recognizing what triggers you and the stress. Recognizing these triggers can help you manage your stress, but if you don't prioritize your mental health and learn how to recognize your triggers, it can start to negatively affect all areas of your life. In this presentation, I'm going to show you 3 ways in which you can deal with your stress. So, most people will respond to their stresses or something that's happening to them by reacting to it, and which is the exact opposite of responding, whereas responding takes steps. So in this 4-step technique, I'm going to show you how you can respond in a calm and sensible way to any kind of stress that you are dealing with at that moment. So, for instance, somebody may cut you off in traffic, and your initial response would usually be anger. So, with this 4-step technique, you can take that anger out of the situation. So, when this stress happens to you, you stop and you just breathe. Breathing evokes a relaxation response in the body, which helps you to feel more calm. And then after you stop and breathe, you reflect about the situation. So in the instance of the car, you can maybe start to realize what happened wasn't because that person wanted to do that to you. That was just about them. So we need to realize that what other people do isn't always a reaction to you, but it's a reaction to them. So that's what I would be reflecting about, because you're taking yourself out of the situation. Because when we let ourselves be in that situation and say, why is this happening to me? You aren't really leaving any openings for dealing with that stress. Instead, you become a victim to this circumstance instead of being able to be a co-creator of that instance or that event that is happening in your life. So by stopping, breathing, reflecting, you are able to come up with the fourth step in the technique, which is responding in the calm and sensible way, which can help you to get through the stressful situation that you are going through. Going through this technique can take mindful training, and it can also take a lot of practice and learning to let go of bad habits that you may have formed with reacting instead of responding to these stressful events in your life. So, in our second technique of stress management, it is meditation. So what is meditation? Meditation is usually a breathing technique that is used to bring you into your body and into the present moment. So being in the present moment, you're not thinking about the future, which can sometimes bring thoughts of anxiety, and you're not thinking about the past, which can sometimes lead to depression in extreme cases. So being in this present moment and being here in your body, it can help with cognitive restructuring, it can help with mindfulness, trigger identification, and grounding, which is just bringing yourself back into the physical reality instead of being stuck in your mind, where a lot of our stress is generated from. A lot of it is from our thoughts and the way that we think about things that are happening in our lives. So through meditation, you're able to just be here and in the now and in your body. And then when you allow yourself to surrender to the breath and into the power of now, you are able to realize that things aren't as bad as you might think they are. So, I'm going to show you a technique called the 4-4-4 method. The 4-4-4 method involves inhaling for 4 seconds, holding in that inhalation for 4 seconds, and then exhaling for 4 seconds. And this process can be repeated as many times as you want until you feel that you have relaxed yourself and brought yourself back here instead of racing in your mind. So, I'm going to demonstrate, and I hope that you can be involved too. So please, if you want, breathe in with me. Hold it in for 4 seconds. And then exhale for 4 seconds. And I'm going to repeat this for a few times. Doesn't that feel better? I know I feel a lot better from just doing that short but simple breathing technique. And I hope that you can incorporate that into your daily life. If, you know, sometimes people think that meditation is hard or you're expecting something to happen. But with meditation, it's just letting go of your expectations and then just being here and now in the moment. So it really helps with relaxing, as the breathing techniques allow you to release the physical and emotional stresses that have built up through the day. So with yoga, it has been practiced for centuries and has always helped people to become more aware of the mind and body connection. Practicing yoga which is putting the body into different poses, can relieve pain, tension, improve posture, improve your communication skills, and most importantly, it increases your well-being. On a scientific level, yoga can help the parasympathetic nervous system become dominant to the sympathetic nervous system, which is the cause of releasing cortisol and epinephrine, which are the stress hormones. So by making your parasympathetic nervous system dominant to the sympathetic nervous system, you are increasing the chances of being able to remain calm in highly stressful situations. And studies have shown that incorporating a yoga practice into your life can highly reduce levels of stress and anxiety, which is really cool. So, in our first technique, we learned how to respond and instead of reacting to our life. So, it gives us control and power over what is happening to us, which is not happening to us. It allows us to control the situation instead of being a victim to the situation. And in the second and third techniques, which are meditation and yoga, we learn how to become in our bodies and in the present moment. So the way that human beings see their reality really affects the way that they respond. So creating awareness of your present moment is, I would say, one of the best things that you can do to decrease your stress levels. Self-control, self-awareness, and calm are many of the benefits of learning how to manage your stress. So becoming familiar with these three tools can help you to manage your stress and to just feel better. I really hope that you enjoyed my presentation, and I hope that you have a great day, and don't let that stress get to you. Thank you. Goodbye.